They're really stuck together. We just gotta get in there and yank it.
All right.
Right?
Let's do this. What happened?
I was about to say it, but I saw
Chewing into the Jovi.
Here comes a poor boy who.
I also hate that song. Why are you singing all the Christmas songs I hate?
Thank you. Carol of the Bells. Like when it's done orchestrally and it's like a big piece, I think it's so beautiful.
What's that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
But no words.
just
No
reminds
words.
me of-
Instruments. Instrumental.
That just
Carol
reminds
of
me
the
of
Bells.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
I had to sing that shit in choir, and so that's why I think I don't like the words. And I was a soprano, so I have the really annoying part where it's like.
I like the one without words too.
Yeah.
I had the solo of Ave Maria. I'm not saying I'm a big deal, but
Are you being serious?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was in choir.
Yeah, I was in choir.
Aw.
Yeah.
See? We could lean into my creativity and form our own duet.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. My voice cracked. My voice became a man. Bulls de Mario. Ready? What's up, guys? My name is Mario.
My name is Silvia.
My name's Val.
Welcome back to the Christmas episode.
We should have gotten jingle bells.
Happy Merry Christmas.
Mary Kreidler.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas. It's Christmas. Merry Crisis. Merry Chrysler.
That's my fucking favorite video.
Hare Krishna.
Is that how you say it? In
No.
Polish? Oh, I was like, what? You had some.
Wesołych Świat. That's how you say Merry Christmas. Wesołych Świat.
Say it again.
Wesołych Świat.
Wesołych
Shiat.
Świat.
Świat.
Yeah.
Shit. You gotta,
Sounds like you're
saying
shit.
Shit. like the
Shit.
cat in Looney Tunes. The ¿Qué le hace así?
Como chiflido.
That's the bald guy, right? It's a very special flavor.
I don't know what that was.
Ass bald guy.
This is not Christmas.
This is a happy episode.
This is a Christmas episode.
I actually don't know how to say it in German. I think I do, but I don't know right now. I'm going to look it up.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Buon Natale in Italian.
Oh.
Sounds like a pasta dish.
I know.
It did sound like a pasta dish.
I'm going to be mad when I look this up because I know it. Christmas.
Can I have the Buon Natale, please?
Do you want cheese with that?
Extra Parmesan. Anyways, guys, welcome to the Christmas
found it.
episode.
Frohe Weihnachten.
What?
That's how you say Merry Christmas?
Yeah.
Frohe Weihnachten.
It's so aggressive.
Frohe Weihnachten.
It is a very aggressive language.
It
It is.
It is.
Or
Frohe Weihnachten.
Fröhliche Weihnachten is another one. Okay.
Gluten morning.
It's not cute.
Gluten morning.
When we went to Germany, that's all Mario would say in the morning.
Gluten morning. Anyways. We're talking about Christmas.
Cream Christmas.
Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. We hope
And we do it again.
Gluten morning. Whatever. Yeah. Anyways.
All right. Anyways, that was crazy.
We hope you're spending it with your loved ones. If you're lonely this Christmas, I hope you're not lonely.
What?
Fuck, what?
I think we have to start this episode over. We're
2020.
we're starting this over.
I hope you're not lonely. Anyways,
Lonely.
Parents, if you are in the car or in the vicinity of your children, this is your first and only warning.
Trigger warning.
Warning, warning, warning.
Trigger warning.
Warning.
This episode is not for children.
We will,
Of the Christmas
we will
spirit.
be talking about things that might ruin your relationship with your child. I hope they are not there with you anymore. I've given you ample time. Anyways, guys, on today's episode, and it's Christmas Christmas gives me a lot of fucking anxiety. I'm just gonna
right,
I'm just
we're
gonna
just
rip
gonna-
the
we're just
fucking
gonna
Band-Aid
go
off.
right Rip the
We're
Band-Aid.
starting.
And going back to, I think last episode we were talking about like expectations and things that as adults were kind of feel forced to do.
Yeah.
You know, I love spending. Or no, that's what we're talking about. Spending time with people, right? And
Yeah.
enjoying the small moments. I'm like the Grinch. I don't hate Christmas. I just hate people
Yeah.
and the expectation that comes with Christmas. And I get it.
I hate Christmas.
I should put that video of me throwing the tree.
Should.
I hate Christmas!
And I get it. Some people
I
love
have
certain
this
ways.
sticker on WhatsApp of somebody grabbing a Christmas tree and throwing it at someone. I have to show it to you.
Well, I
It's
think
so
I've seen
funny.
it, yeah.
Sticker.
Anyway,
And I get it. You know, people love certain ways. Some people like detallitos. Some, love language. Like you said, love languages exist. And I get it. It's just the expectation of having to give somebody something.
Yeah.
Because it's not just one person. It trickles down and it snowballs and one turns into 50.
Yeah.
And we live in California, in
I'm
San
not good at
Diego.
math, but 50 times whatever you spend on gifts is a fucking lot.
I mean, even
Yeah.
if it's $20 a person, like
Yeah.
it's
That's a
still so
lot.
much money.
Yeah.
And $20 is never $20.
Yep.
Like
And
it always
listen,
ends
I
up being
get
more.
it. No se le quita el detalle a nadie. It could be a rose. It could be, I could have saw a blade of grass and I would have been thinking of you and I would have been like, here's
Frame
your
it.
gift. But I think it just comes with the expectation of having to give something of a particular value.
Yes.
yeah.
And that's where it gets me,
Yeah.
you know?
I think the expectation of a gift is wild anyway.
Yeah.
Like whether it
Yeah.
be Christmas or not Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
I think if you're expecting a gift, then like, and that person isn't giving it to you, then why are you expecting it? Like you got to kind of reflect on that a little because it's
Yeah.
like, if someone can give you something, they will, but they don't have
And
to.
if they want to.
And if they want to,
they
yeah.
will.
Or if they can. it's
Or
hard
if
out
they
here.
can't, yeah. Like I
Hard out
mean,
here
maybe
for
I
a
do
pimp.
want to give you something. And so here's the thing, like I'm 100% on the detalles,
Yeah.
but when it comes to giving for like Christmas and stuff, it's just like, why? Like I rather just not. Like it sometimes
Yeah.
even if it's a detalle, it feels forced
Mm-hmm.
because it's still like I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
Yeah.
just I definitely have like sentimientos encontrados when it comes to Christmas and the
Yeah.
gift giving.
Well,
and not to, sorry, go ahead.
no, that's okay. You said it yesterday, and you were like, if I'm going to give you a gift that's $40 and you're going to give me a gift that's $40, we either could have saved that $40 or I
Or
could have
bought
just bought
myself.
it myself.
Yeah.
And then Michelle piggybacked off that and was like, well, if it's $40,
I bought it for
probably already
myself.
bought it for myself
Yeah.
already. So there's nothing you're going to get me that's
Yeah.
going to like enrich my life that much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'm pretty sure we talked about this last Christmas episode, but we have new listeners and it's a new year. But I think that oh my god, I forgot what I was gonna say.
That happened to me right now too. But anyway, I'm
Oh my
gonna.
God.
While
Okay,
you
yeah,
think
we'll
of
come
what you
back
were
to
saying,
what I was gonna say.
like for me, it's like, and not to shit on my family. I love my family, but it's just they're the type. We are the type of family, because I do this too, because I do this with them. Is I ask them, what do you want for Christmas? And that's, to me, that's where the trigger is. It's like, if I'm very open, and if I want it or and I need it and I can't get it, I'm gonna tell you. Mira,
Yeah.
a mí me gustan de estos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and to me, that's where that's where my complication gets, where it's like, I get it, it's el detalle, but now I'm asking you what you want, so it's not a detalle
Yeah.
anymore. I'm just giving
Yeah.
you what you want.
Like I have this so that's actually what I was gonna say earlier, where it was like we are blessed enough to be able to buy the things that we need. So I can't
Yes.
say I need anything, and what I want is way over what I want anybody to spend on me, like over any budget, you know,
Yeah.
like if there's something that I
I'm
want,
a size first class trip to Italy.
100%.
All expenses
Exactly.
paid.
I want a trip. I'm not gonna ask somebody to pay for my
Just
$700
a
Barcelona ticket.
run down Italian villa like under the Tuscan sun. Thank you.
Yeah, So it's just like comes down to like I don't need anything and I really don't want anything. We're not materialistic people, and I get it. There are a lot of people out there that are materialistic and they do want, I don't know, the shoes or the purse or the perfume or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But we're not. And like if I ran out of perfume 3 months ago, then I went to go buy the new
Yes.
perfume. I'm not waiting for Christmas for that perfume.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, and
So-
what if they buy you one you don't like?
Yeah.
Then it's that returning it and
It's that
going
awkward,
buying
like,
something
"Ah,
else, and like, or like a gift card. I'm like,
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
You know what? And that's funny because I mean, not that I would give a gift card because I think Bao and my parents have clearly showed me different about giving somebody a gift
Yeah.
card. Unless it like my niece, her past birthday, we gave her money. But like
but
there's
she's
a lot
at
of
the age where
changes in her
they
life right now
appreciate
that
money.
like she needs
Yeah.
the money versus what we're gonna give her. But like I just feel like a gift card just kind of gives the same feel. I know it doesn't feel like a gift. Like
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel like you're giving them something.
yeah,
But to me, I'm like, fuck yeah, give me the gift card.
Yeah.
But that's just me personally.
yeah.
I
Well, when like, so in spin, everybody for milestones or
Right.
your anniversary or whatever, they bring you flowers, they bring you all these gifts, and a lot of times the riders will pull together and like, you gave $5, they gave $20, and then they'll give you $100 aloe gift card. But that was from everybody. To me, that's an acceptable way
Yeah.
to give a gift
Yeah.
card because that's a
Yeah.
pool, and that money goes farther, and it's like. We were all able to give what we could, and we
Yes.
thought of you, and we knew this would be useful
Yeah.
for you.
And
that
like
to
you
me
said-
is an acceptable use of a gift card.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm actually not against gift cards.
Yeah.
I like gift cards.
I think they
because
have a purpose.
I'll always use it
Yeah,
at one point.
100%.
Like maybe I don't need anything from Sephora right now, but 2 months from now my foundation is gonna run out and I
And
will
I'm going
need it,
to.
and I will
It's gonna
appreciate
be
that
bomb as
money
hell
at the
to go
time.
find that gift card.
Yeah, you know.
I always go back to this example because when Bao and I first moved into where we're living now, I was in a transition period with work, and dude, I was broke, like broke. Like had nothing in my savings and nothing in my checkings, and I was going through it, and it got really bad to the point where I was like, I need money to put gas in my car, and I was either
We've all been there.
and I was like, and I
not
probably
cute. I don't like
no,
it.
it's
I
not.
don't I never want to go back
And
there.
I'm not exaggerating. I probably had like $10 in my bank account, and I was like, this ain't gonna give me nowhere. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with $10? Like, it's like what? And like my next paycheck was like, I think I had just gotten a new job, so my next paycheck wasn't gonna be until the
It
next
was like
cycle.
the 3-week cycle
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Those
So
that's
I
the
was like,
worst.
fuck, que
Damn.
chingados hago. I was cleaning out the room, and our homies, shout out Mariana and Derek, they had given me a $50 gas gift card to Chevron.
That's clutch.
Yeah.
I cried.
Aww.
I found it and I was like in the on verge of tears, and I was like, holy shit, I needed this so bad right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay, there
it,
is
like,
also a hierarchy of gift cards.
Yeah.
Nobody hates a gas gift
No,
card.
seriously.
Everybody
Yeah.
needs a gas
Yeah.
gift card.
Yeah, and at that
Except for
point-
you people with electric vehicles, whatever.
and I
Or
know
if
my
you
guy's
don't have
gonna
a
listen
car,
to
I
this and
guess,
he's gonna be like, why didn't you just tell me? But it was just like the principle and like my
Yeah.
ego, you know? It was like, I'm not gonna tell you I'm broke as fuck right now because you're gonna masa ventar la madre ahorita, wey. So I was like, it just came at like a perfect time. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm not against it, because you just never know the type of situation
Yeah.
someone's gonna be at.
For sure.
You know?
And it gives you the opportunity to just
Yeah.
use it when you do end up needing it, or when you
Yeah.
do find something you want and you're like, oh, actually, I do want this, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
use the
But
money
but
for
I
that.
also get the other end of the stick where it's like, now I just
Not
don't feel like I'm
thoughtful.
giving you, not thoughtful.
Yeah.
That's the word I think.
Yeah.
That's the word I was
Yeah.
looking for.
But I'm also the type of person, and this goes back to our last episode, you're not supposed to love people the way that you think they would
Well,
like
yeah.
or
Yeah.
love to be loved, but you should do it just the way that is authentic to you. I personally would just be like, I know that this would brighten this person's day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Or I
yeah.
see something that makes me think of you, I'm going to get it. Like, I don't need a special occasion to let you know I was thinking of you. If I have the means, I am that person that sometimes overextends, but I'm going to give you something porque me nace. Like, I want to give it to you because I want you to know that I thought of you, or I want you to know that this is my tiny way to take care of you
Yeah.
because I know you've been going through it or something. And I think that's what gifts should be. Gifts should come from the heart. Gifts should come from intention. And if not, like, we're all adults.
Yeah.
We can get our own shit.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think gifts are just an interesting subject overall, especially for
Yeah.
Christmas, when you have to give so many people
Yeah.
a gift, like you said. To me, Christmas has always been for the kids.
Yes.
Like, I'll give kids gifts all day long, you know, because it's like, yeah, keep the spirit alive, like keep the magic alive, whatever it is. Like, for them, it's
Yeah.
just so different. But I actually want to talk a little bit about something that my friends do that I really respected, and I was like, wow, this is something that I would love to like bring in once like Mario and I end up having a family and stuff, because they don't do gifts from Santa. They do one gift from Santa, and everything else is from the parents. And I thought this was
we did that growing up too.
yeah, I thought this
Really?
was such a cool, like, way to do it. And the reason is deeper than just like because we want the kids to know that we're giving them the gifts. It's actually because now the kids go back to school and talk about their gifts. And some kids got an iPad from Santa and some got socks.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, like when they were telling me about this, I almost cried. I was like, holy shit.
That's
like
actually,
I had never I had never thought about this. Like, I think we get so wrapped up on like Santa, like, oh, Santa came to my house too. Look what he brought you. Like Santa, like all these things.
Like,
and
damn,
to them,
Santa hella discriminatory.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And so to
That's
them, it
actually a
was
great
like,
point.
hey, like, yeah, I mean, I spent all this money on these gifts. So I want my kids to like appreciate that, we're giving them these things, but also like how unfair is it when like my kids go back to school and say like, yeah, Santa brought me a Nintendo
conscious
Switch.
queen. Let's
like
go.
Santa brought me an iPad, a computer, or whatever. And then the other kid is like, oh, well, like Santa brought me Hot Wheels. And so like then kids start to question why they're all getting different things.
Aww.
And I was like, that is such, like to me, it was like super touching. And I was like, I feel like everybody should do it that
That's
way.
actually a really great parenting lesson.
I thought
love
so, yeah.
that.
Yeah. So I was
We
like,
did
this
it
is
that
great.
way where like you would make your list, but Santa would only get you one thing off that list. And then everything else came from like my family or it was like a rendition of something that was on my list. But I didn't even think about that element of like when you do go share a kid that lives in a household that maybe didn't have the means that year or that lives underprivileged.
And every year
That
it looks
sucks.
different for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like one year you could afford the
Yeah.
iPad, but then the next year you can't,
Yeah.
and so that kid thinks they were a bad kid.
Yes.
That's fucked.
And I hate the whole like naughty and nice thing.
Yes,
like I just,
agreed.
I think it enables them. It's like only for them. I've always hated that anyway. So I was like, I really like just the aspect of like, okay, Santa brings one thing and it's a small gift. It's not an expensive, like elaborate thing. What?
A mí se me decían, le voy a decir al niño Dios.
No, a mí también me decía. Pero I mean, Santa always brought me everything I wanted.
Yeah. I remember I used to have this
I can't
app.
relate, but
This is where the warning comes in, parents. I used to have this app on my phone for my nieces to call Santa when they were being bad.
no mames,
I
güey.
would call. They were like,
See, that's so
"No."
fucked. Why does that exist? That's
It's
crazy.
funny right now. Like it's funny because that was like your uncle tactic,
Yeah.
But like also imagine just as kids like how traumatizing
Yeah.
that is. Like, oh my God, he's
Have
calling
you guys
Santa.
seen the video of the little kid playing Uno? They're like with his family in the cabin. And the kid is like bawling his eyes out. Y se ve que el papá se quiere reír. But then he kind of sits back and he goes, guys, it could be traumatizing. It could be scarring. No?
No.
Let me find it.
All right, you have to find it. We'll keep
That's
talking
so
about Santa.
funny.
But yeah, I just think I think gifts
Like,
are.
she doesn't have daddy issues. She has Santa issues.
Yeah, I think gifts are just really just an interesting subject. I know everybody handles it differently, but I speak to more people than not that don't care to do gifts.
yeah.
Hey guys.
Oh, does he have like a draw four or whatever?
It could be Scar, okay?
It could be scarring. Wait, I love him.
Hey guys. It could be Scar.
I had never seen that.
Never seen that.
That's so funny.
Lost my train of thought. Anyways.
No, so we were talking about gifts.
Yeah.
So one thing I do want to adopt this year, because I'm also a gift giver. I do like giving gifts, and I haven't for a few years. I haven't even enjoyed the act of giving the gift because of expectation behind it. So this year I set a goal that it doesn't like I'm not setting a budget. If I see it, I mean obviously I'm not gonna go like hundreds of dollars for
sure.
everybody, but like if I see something and I think that person would appreciate it, like that's their Christmas gift. And I'm only shopping small.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Yes.
big box stores this
Amen.
year. I don't care what you want. If you want that pair of shoes, you can buy them for
was really
yourself
sweet.
at DSW.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will be buying you something from a small business that will literally live off of what I'm purchasing.
Yes.
that.
Well, that was
Amen.
really sweet. We went to a collective over the weekend and we saw something for one of our nieces and we're like, oh, this is really cute. Like she would really like this, like the style and like the clothes and well, so Pao ended up buying it. And it was really sweet because in this collective, we were actually going to put some Vive con Huevos merch. And going back to what she just said, this small business probably needs it a lot more than Kohl's.
Yeah. Like it's something that it would like I saw the outfit and I was like, I could see this outfit at Zara. So why am I gonna go to Zara and look for something there when I literally just found an outfit that could like be something that would be at that store, you know? And they had a sale and everything. I even felt bad because it was like a BOGO sale. And like I bought the outfit and a bow, and like the bow was free, and I was like, the bow was originally $2, and I almost wanted to tell a girl like, just charge me the $2.
Can you just do 2 separate transactions? Can I tip?
But yeah, I definitely like, gifts are weird. If you, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to give like gift advice, but if you are shopping this year, I feel like a small business just really does
I feel like
gain
that just
so
needs
much
to
more.
be pushed every year, more and more and more, until we learn to do that. Like,
and I think more and more people are getting on board.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be the people wrapped up on like the big box stuff, you know?
Yeah, and I think as time goes by and like times are getting rougher, like this past year, I think people have felt it a lot more with like how the economy's going and stuff. So I feel like, you know, giving something that is a little bit more meaningful works, you know, or being okay with the idea that maybe this year is going to be a little bit smaller than the rest. And it kind of like, you kind of step away from that expectation and you kind of reinvent your traditions.
Yeah.
Which is something that Paulina and I have been very adamant on about trying to do with Christmas and just the holidays, is trying to reinvent what the norm and traditions are.
Yeah.
Because there is so much expectation, and then just so much like, once we start expanding our own family, then it's only going to get even worse and even more complicated. And it's like, okay, well, no, at what point do we do what we want to do?
Yeah.
Like, why do we always have to continue doing what everybody else wants to do?
I've always dreamed of being that couple and the family that travels
Oh,
during
yeah.
the holidays. That's the
100%.
goal. To me, that's the dream.
Yeah.
Like, or on Christmas, like revealing where our next family vacation is going to be. Because I also grew up very privileged, I will say, where like we were traveling. My sister was a baby. She probably doesn't even remember a lot of the trips that we took, but like we were just used to taking the babies everywhere. Like it was just part of our life. And I think there's so many people, and no shade to everybody. Everybody parents different. Your lifestyle is different. Everybody's personality is different. So I respect whatever your choice is. However, the people that are like, oh, I have kids, I can't do any of that.
Oh, yeah, no.
I will not be one of those people. Yes, it's going to edit where I go, what I do. Like,
How
I'm not
fast I
taking the
do it,
baby to Berghain.
Right.
Like, I just
Or
went-
are we?
I mean, I might fuck.
just be belly out and be like, this is my last hurrah. Show me a good time. Let me in.
I actually saw this before. I'm gonna cut you off.
The Ibiza one?
Yeah, the Ibiza
I
one.
saw that. I reposted it too because I was like, yeah, this is literally how I see our lives. It's like we can't go. We have a kid, and then it's like me and my kid in Ibiza, in Italy, or me and my 5-year-old kid in Italy, or something like that.
I
And it's
want and I will be that mother. I will be that family.
Oh, it's in my
and
repost. I was
I
like, where
would
is it?
love if the flex could be like, that's what we do for the holidays, or that's what we
agree.
get to gift the family for the holidays. I can't go. I have kids.
yeah,
Yeah, that's it. That's the life.
And if this ain't my kid, I don't fucking want it. If my kid
Send
ain't
it
that
back.
fuck,
Send
the
it
fuck?
back.
I don't want no
I'd rather
boring
travel
ass.
alone.
No, I don't want no boring ass. You go with your no-nos. Ain't the fuck?
yeah. I just feel like experiences and trips give you so much more.
I think that's another thing, people, if you don't shop small, think about giving experiences instead. Like there's so many times where I've been given like a pottery class, an indoor skydiving experience, which that's such a silly thing I would never buy for myself, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Like,
It's funny.
and I don't know I'll ever do it again, but
Yeah.
it was still fun.
But you got the experience out of it. Yeah.
It's funny because we've been trying to do this with our families for like years, pero pues nunca se hace. There's a lot of like,
Yeah.
you know, things that need to be put into
Not
place.
everyone's as progressive as we are.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But my dad actually had a come to Jesus moment this past week. We were at the funeral. We were cleaning the funeral home, and my dad's all like, "¿Sabes qué? Me voy a empezar a poner sus ferragamos." Because my dad loves Ferragamo. He said, "Me voy a empezar a poner los ferragamos para el trabajo porque nunca me los pongo." And I was like, "Now you understand it? Like now you get it? Like I get it? Like I get it. Trust me.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I was an asshole." And all I cared about was brand name this and brand name that. And I have a Lexus and you can't fuck with me unless you have the top whatever, no? Anyways, it's a different Mario.
We've evolved.
We've evolved. We have changed. I realized that money isn't everything. But I told him, I was like, you see, like that one pair of Ferragamos is your return flight from here to Italy. And you todavía tienes dinero para que te sobra para gastar allá. I was like, what is one pair now? $800 to maybe $1,000?
Yes.
Like that is your Italy trip.
That is a full
that-
round trip
yeah.
ticket
For one person,
plus 3 nights somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, he kind of had to come to Jesus moments. Si va a hacer algo, no sé, señor Cortés.
proud of you.
Date cuenta, amiga.
Poquito a poquito, baby steps, baby steps.
Yeah. But through the years, like I said, like I was very privileged too. And when I was in high school, and I did get a lot of the fancy stuff. We had bien mamón. One time I got like 3 pairs of Ferragamos, belt. And I went up there in my room and I put it on my story.
Gomez, are you adopting?
But it was just like the validation.
Yeah. And you were around that. You went to a private school.
Yeah.
You were around a lot of money. It would almost be weird that you weren't
Yeah,
in that
adopting
mindset, right? That you weren't
those
adopting
Probably
because
would have
your
gotten
friends.
bullied if you weren't.
Yeah, exactly.
That
So
was
you were
just what it
almost like
was.
surviving.
Yeah.
But
We forgive you.
Yeah.
It was survival
Ew.
mode.
yeah.
It was like, oh, you're wearing Nordstrom brand? Couldn't afford no Cole Haan? The fuck?
so
dog?
fucked.
It's horrible. But I'm glad we've evolved.
But it can't
Exposing
be
myself.
the Coach logo. Not too big now.
No. Damn, exposing myself, huh? It's supposed to be a happy episode.
I know, but we're moving on.
Yeah.
I know this is a really intense episode. It's not that happy.
This is the Krampus episode. Not the
Anyways,
Christmas
I'm really
episode.
excited about this. Speaking of detallitos and things that I've
Gift
seen
giving.
that I thought about you guys. And also as a thank you, because I'm a very hard person to deal with on this adventure of ours. And I know I put a lot of pressure on you guys. Amazon fucked up on yours, and there's one that is delayed for some reason. So there's only 2 of yours in here.
Oh.
Too.
Are you gonna tell me what the third one is?
Yeah, I can tell you on there.
Or we can just
Because
we opened it.
They're all kind of the same. So
Heavy.
yeah.
It's got
Cute.
weight.
So
girth.
your unknown one is espresso, like coffee, like menus and like different recipes because you're starting your coffee journey.
Cute.
And it's supposed to be meant as like a coffee table book. But it kept on getting delayed and delayed and delayed.
I've been wanting
Anyways,
more coffee.
a little bit of a backstory before you guys open this. Pao got a little jealous this morning. I was like, I gotta go to the dollar store. And she's like, why?
No, it's because it was weird the way you did. Okay, go ahead.
And
tell
I
me.
was, and I needed to go buy the bags because you know. So I go to the dollar store and I come back. And she's like, "What'd you go do?"
Because he came back like empty-handed. So I was like, "The fuck you go?"
And I was like, "I want to go get something. Chill." And she's like, "Where is it?" It's like, "It's in the car. Relax." You're acting kind of sus.
Wait, what sus? Who goes to the dollar store and it doesn't bring anything back? You could have
I was like, first of all, we live 2 minutes away from the dollar store. Okay, I think I need more
Yeah,
than
and it
5
took you
minutes.
like 20 minutes. Anyways,
open your
like-
gifts.
That Indian man meme.
Yeah, literally. Aww. Cute. I have been needing a Kindle.
What?
I love it. You did say that you saw
You know,
it.
Yeah.
I
I remember you
Borat where he
telling me.
wraps it in like the velvet.
Yes. Oh my god.
Wait, you can't give this to me right now. I want to look through it.
Well, look through
Look
it.
through it. It's like, oh, that's the power of editing.
Oh, where did you find this? This is incredible.
Thanks.
Look at this man. My God.
Sorry, I couldn't find a magazine of Mario.
Oh, it's okay. I love
Aw.
it.
You live with him.
Thank you.
Okay. That's what I was gonna make her for Christmas. Yes, Daddy.
Sorry
Come
for all
on.
the noise, all the paper noise. Yay, we got the same ones.
Affirmations for a badass.
I know. Make sure we open them and read one.
I know, we should. Okay, wait. What's this? Be inspired. Wisdom of wildly creative women.
Oh, wow. Okay, talk about
Yeah.
alignment.
That was crazy because you said that
Two,
today,
two, two.
and I had already bought the book. It came like, oh, that was another
That
thing.
was another. Yeah, it's because he had been acting sus all week. He got an Amazon.
The
gift.
Amazon packages came. She goes, "What is that?"
Wait,
I was
this
like, "Don't
is
worry
so
about it."
beautiful. Wait, this is really cool. Okay. This is a
to
well-rounded
cry.
gift.
I know. I love
I'm
it.
gonna cry. Just don't look at me.
Wow, babe, look at you con los detallitos.
I know.
¿Quién te viera? ¿Quién te viera?
I'm learning.
All right, go put this on my desk.
Like, this is so well-rounded too. I'm like, I can gain inspiration.
Look at
I
Daddy.
can relieve frustration.
Came
this
at a perfect
episode is
time.
not for the children.
Came at a perfect time. The deeper the roots of struggle, the taller the tree of triumph. And then the back says, "Don't half-ass anything. If you're going to mess up, make it epic." All right.
You can't dim her light. She's fucking solar powered.
Okay.
The back said, I didn't come this far to only come this far.
Wow. Oh, bye.
I
I love it.
Thank you.
Well, guys, no, thank you guys for being part of this
Wow.
journey.
Now I feel like I gotta get you something. That's sweet. Thank you.
But yeah, I was just so upset that fucking Amazon.
It's okay. It'll get here.
Yeah. Anyways.
It happens. Yeah, this is the
This
book.
is the book.
Crying a little bit.
We'll
Aw.
insert a picture.
Anyways,
So what about me?
I know.
down to the
Where's
nitty
my
gritty.
Needy greedy.
Yeah. Nitty gritty.
Anyways, you guys, if you give gifts, if you don't, still the holiday spirit.
They should provoke this.
They should
Yeah.
provoke emotion. Yeah.
I do want to talk about something now. Parents, get your kids out the room.
Yeah, if they ain't out.
If they don't, it's not on us. All right. And if I get a mad DM, I'm gonna tell you to go fuck
This
yourself.
would be my second time to ruin someone's life.
I actually remember this story. Yes, you told.
Yeah.
You said it on the podcast, right?
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember.
Maybe. But anyways, I was thinking.
Anyway.
I was thinking about this because my sister does the elf on the shelf for my nieces. But my oldest niece, she's 11 now. She's around the age where I was like, magic ain't real.
Yeah.
You know?
That's so fucked up.
But then I started thinking because like my sister like
This is where childhood comes to die. Fuck.
I'm gonna make that a clip. It's gonna be the teaser. And then I was like, but my oldest niece, she's such a sweetheart. Like
She is.
she's an amazing. But they both are.
She's
but
so
my oldest niece just has like this warmth to her.
She has a tenderness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My youngest, she's like the Tasmanian devil, but she still loves you.
Yeah.
You know, she has
She,
this, like,
she's like
I feel like that's
a
always the
Sour Patch
dynamic.
Kid.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she's like super sweet, but it takes her a little while to get there. You know.
yeah. She's like, at first we're fighting, and then like maybe an
Like,
hour or
"Come
two
here."
later, yeah, she'll like hug
Yeah.
me. But anyways, my sister sent us the video that of their elf is his name Twinkle.
Oh yeah.
Twinkle had made his appearance the day after Thanksgiving. And I see my oldest niece's face come down the stairs, and she just looks so unbothered. And like the excitement just wasn't there anymore, you know? And my sister sends us the first day video every single year. So it's been 11 years of me watching my niece come down the stairs to find Twinkle.
Aww.
So
Y la magia desapareció,
yeah,
güey, en este
yeah.
video.
Y en la neta, I looked at it, la Netflix way, and I looked at it, and then I was like, she knows. It's not confirmed, but she knows. You just saw it in her eyes, and I was like, she's definitely keeping it alive for my youngest niece.
Yeah.
Which
So-
is sweet all on its own too.
Yeah.
She could just ruin it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could be
And
like
some
me.
kids do, little
You know what?
fuckers.
And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, me and my sister are 7 years apart.
Yeah.
She knew
100%
she was
kept the magic
14 when I
alive
was
for you.
7.
Yeah, she knew
You know,
Yeah.
so she definitely did not believe in magic.
Yeah.
Her magic was
Same
boys.
with me and my siblings.
Yeah.
We're 10 years apart, so.
Yeah, so like she kept it
You're
alive for
welcome.
me. as a younger sibling, thank you.
You're welcome.
So she definitely kept it alive for me. So then I started thinking, I was like, at what age did you actually stop believing in the magic? To keep it PG? Because like
Yeah.
for me, it was gradual.
Okay.
It was like, I remember my mom tells this story a lot. I came home one day and I asked her, I was like, ¿Es Santa even real? And she's like, pues si no crees en él, no te va a traer regalos este año. And I was like, no, sí creo. You know, because I wanted the
No,
gifts.
he's
yeah.
the homie.
Call him up. We're cool. And then it just gradually like, we never had the talk. I don't remember ever bringing it up and being like, you guys are liars.
Yeah.
It was a gradual thing
Like,
for
when
me.
did you guys have the talk? I'm like, the birds and the bees? He's like, no, Santa.
Sex.
Actually,
Who talks
really
about
funny.
the burns with sex? I
Guess
want
I
to know when you
saw.
stop believing in Santa.
Oh, shit.
For me, so I was like I don't know if I've ever had this conversation with my mom. I don't even know if she knows. Or maybe I already talked about this on the podcast. I don't remember. But for me, I was pretty young. I was like in 3rd grade, 4th, maybe. So like, how old are you? Like
You're like
8?
8 or 9.
8 or
Yeah.
9. Because Santa had the same writing as my mom. And one
detective
day,
work.
The Tooth Fairy
Yeah.
had the same handwriting as
as
my
your
mom.
mom,
And
yeah.
to this day,
But my mom
The
has
Tooth
like
Fairy never
really
wrote me
distinct
shit.
handwriting.
That bitch. She knows I love the written word.
it's funny because my mom draws too. So my mom would draw a little ratoncito.
Oh, because
And,
it
like,
was el ratoncito
yeah,
for you guys, yeah.
ratoncito. And then I was like, one day I was like, all these motherfuckers have the same handwriting. It's like, is everyone Salvadorian here? Like,
They all go to
Yeah.
the same writing school.
So I was obviously that kid that would like grab the gifts and shake them or like take the tape off and see like if I could see what the gift was. Okay, well, wait. Okay, so that was the year that I confirmed it. But prior to that, this was before we moved to Colorado. So I had to have been like in kindergarten, first grade, because I moved in end of second grade to Colorado. So my grandparents had a really big house and they had like a pool with a pool house. And one day I was walking by the pool house and I saw a really big bag and I was intrigued by the bag. So I went inside to the pool house and I opened the bag and it was toys. So I was like, cool, these are for me. And then Christmas came around and they were all from Santa. So I was like, huh. But I think I was still like young enough to like believe that Santa left our gifts early or something stupid. You know,
Yeah.
like
You
it
just
didn't
validate it
completely
in your little
register.
kid brain.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what I
To
would
me-
have told you. I was like, los vino a dejar porque va a estar
yeah,
ocupado.
I feel like that's what an adult would say, right? But
So it was
I
backed
think
up this year, so we were helping him out.
yeah, it didn't like click that year, like yeah, you know. And then later on, as like Christmases progressed, and this one year I remember I was like going through the gifts that were on the tree already that were from like mom and you know dad or whatever, and there was a few gifts in the back of the tree that were like hidden, but I don't know, they were there, and so I grabbed it and it said like tu Paulina from Santa, and that's when I was like, like, he's not real, you know? Yeah.
What?
But I don't think I ever
Menso.
I don't think I ever asked. Like, I think I kind of just let it be. And it was just like something I knew. But I
Yeah.
was telling Mario yesterday that I was the kid that told the kid that Santa wasn't real. And I remember like specifically being, yeah, I know. I was like that asshole kid.
I got a bone
And
to
people
pick
think
with
that
you.
I'm the bully.
I had one of you. Yeah.
Oh no.
That's how I found out. I
sorry.
think I was like 7 or it was either 6 or 7. I was like in first, second grade. And
6, 7.
all right. I still don't know what the fuck that
Nobody
means.
knows
doesn't
what.
have a
It's como
meaning, I
decir
think.
dos, tres. That's exactly what it means. Yeah.
Whack as fuck.
I know.
Kids are dumb as hell. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this episode is not for the children. Anyways, yeah. The only ugly Christmas sweater I've ever purchased and I've ever owned says "Bah fucking humbug" and it's a black sweater. So
I
if
love
that tells
it.
you anything. Anyway, I'm not the Grinch. I just don't like people either. I was in a combo class, so it must have been in second grade because I was in a combo class where it was like second, third, and someone in third grade, that little bitch. She told me we were in our computer room learning like to type and whatever. And it came up in conversation and she made one girl cry because the girl was like, no,
Yeah, I
don't say that. Like,
I made
not
I made the
real.
kid
Made the
cry.
kid
too.
cry? Okay, I want to like walk me through the story. Like,
Okay, I don't like remember it.
Did you
Obviously,
not like
like
the kid?
detail by detail. No, yeah, I don't know. I think I was.
Estaba bien amargada, güey.
Sí,
Yeah.
creo, no sé, la verdad.
Paulina was like 11. She says, your niece is 11 going on 21. I was like, no, that was you.
Stop
I don't like
projecting.
clearly, seriously. I don't really remember. I just remember being at a party, at like my mom's friend's house, and they were like talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, Santa's not real."
You're like, idiot.
or like I don't know how I said it,
dumbasses.
but like, but I just remember saying it, and I think I. So if I remember correctly, it was like kids my age, and we were talking about it, about Santa not being real. Like we all knew, but there was a little girl that I don't remember was standing there. I don't know if this is like my brain now that doesn't
blocked
remember,
it out 'cause
or
you don't want to remember what a little
but I
bitch
just
you were.
remember this little girl.
Like, that wasn't me. That was Rebecca.
I didn't say shit.
I just remember this little girl starting to cry and then like running inside and telling her mom like they said Santa isn't real. And then I was like, well, he's not.
¿Qué tiene? Es la verdad.
¿Y qué? Sí, es cierto. La Netflix, güey.
No soy mentirosa.
¿Sabes quién sí son mentirosos? Tus papás. Te están mintiendo.
But yeah, I mean, I don't.
Wait, but I did milk it
Okay.
for that year
Yeah.
because it came up in like the summer, just like end of the school year. So by the time I started third grade, me hice la mensa, like I still believed in it, and I dead ass asked for a diamond ring because I was like, my mom has all this nice ass jewelry, and Santa can get me whatever the fuck I want. Why won't I reach for the stars? But I knew he wasn't real already.
Yeah.
And I still me hice la tonta, and I got a diamond ring.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! She
My
hacked
dad-
the system.
I did.
She literally hacked the system. You
Oh,
should have kept
shit.
acting dumb.
Yeah. I found the gold in the garbage, literally.
Literally. I like this. So
Oh, yeah, until it flips
the
over
system.
and flips around and it happens.
well, that's
to
why
you.
we're not giving our kids good things from Santa. They get socks.
Yeah. And underwear.
And
Yeah. The things that they
Santa
need.
brings them
Practical things.
necessities.
The practical things that they need. Yeah.
And like maybe a game board or something. Board game. Game board.
I understood.
I want a good one.
Yeah.
Wait, so when the girl told you you cried?
I didn't cry, but
Oh,
another
the other
girl,
girl did.
We were all the same age, and the other girl that was like, "What?" Like I remember it. Like that little face is
Yeah.
ingrained in my head forever. She was this little blonde girl, and she looked over. She goes, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah." It's just your parents. They lie to you every year. Then like it's this little bitch that's just like so indignant in telling us all this. And I remember just feeling like, damn. Yeah. Like, fuck, this sucks. Yeah. But then next to me, the little girl just like her eyes just welled up with tears. And then it just like started coming and she was like, like started crying. And I was like, oh, fuck.
So my niece and nephew, they're about, so he just turned 10 and I think she's 6. Sorry if I'm wrong. She might be 7. No, I think she's 6. My nephew just like found out that none of those are real, like the Tooth Fairy, Santa, whatever. But it was,
It's going to get me every time.
it was really funny because so these are the same people that do the small gifts from Santa, right? He went up to his mom and was like, "Mom, tell me the truth. Are you the Tooth Fairy?" And so my friend was like, "I'm not gonna lie to him. Like he's at an age where like I need to tell him the truth." And they are also really big on like not lying to their kids and stuff, right? So she goes, "Yeah, puppy, like I'm the Tooth Fairy, but like can we please not say anything for Sophia?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course." And he goes, "So you're Santa Claus too?" Yeah, but again, like, can we, And he was like, yeah, I won't say anything. And we went on a trip together recently, and he lost a tooth while we were on the trip. And I had forgotten that he already knew. So I was like, oh, like, the Tooth Fairy. And then he just looks at me, and he goes, I already know, Tiapo.
Aw, how cute.
You liar.
Yeah. And then I was
Adding
like,
to the lies.
He's like,
you're right. You're right.
that's where his
and I was like, well,
issues with women started. All these bitches lying to me.
seriously. And I
That's
was
his
like,
origin story.
you should
It
pretend
all
and maybe
started with Santa.
No, but yeah, but I just thought it was so funny. Like just the realization in kids, like as it starts to like, as they start to realize it, it's just so funny the way they like navigate it afterwards.
Yeah, each kid is like different because I definitely did not. At least I don't remember crying.
Yeah, I
that
don't
he
think I
was
did either.
not magical.
Yeah.
I think when you realize it for some kids, you're kind of like, that tracks.
Yeah.
You know, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I remembered that's what my thought. I was like, damn, that sucks. But I was also like,
yeah, it makes sense.
That makes sense.
Because I think we all find out at an age that you are already like putting things together.
You've got your cognitive thinking skills kicking in. Like,
your frontal
My
lobe is
frontal lobe
developing.
developed.
you're learning PEMDAS and shit.
What? Oh, yeah, because like to add to Bao's thing, I started noticing the handwriting, and I was like, some years it's my dad, some years it's my mom,
I feel
or
like
not
mine
years.
changed it. I feel like my dad is clever with details
like, I feel like
that.
you have to do
I
that.
would have started writing with my left hand or something.
I feel like that's what your sister did with Twinkle this year.
Yeah.
Because I mean, unless she really tried to like make it a scribble.
She does. She tries to make it.
I mean, it looks good. I was
sloppy,
like, yeah, I would never be able to tell whose handwriting that is. But I thought that to myself when I saw it. I was like, I wonder if she wrote it with her left hand.
Yeah. So I
'Cause that's
started
how I
noticing
remember
it through the handwriting. And my mom is very artistic. So I would sit down and I would draw with my mom. So I started to pick up how she draws.
Yeah.
And we kind of draw similarly. So then I was like, one day I was, and that's the tooth fairy,
Wait a
el ratoncito.
second.
And I was like, this looks like something
Sus.
my mom would draw. And I just never said anything. And then I stopped getting money.
Yeah.
It just kind of sucked. But
It just, no one ever had a conversation.
the
No one had an
conversation of
epiphany. It
nothing.
just stopped
Yeah,
happening.
It just stopped happening.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know. Drop it down in the
I
comments.
will say I don't know if I remember actually having the conversation.
Oh, yeah, I definitely don't
I know
remember
I
either.
dragged it on for that other year, and then I don't really remember how it transpired for like the understanding to set in
Yeah.
for everybody.
I mean,
to
I'm
be
sure
like,
it
Call
got
my
to a
mom.
point where your parents
No,
were
no,
like,
no.
all right, she's old enough. Like, she knows, you know?
yeah, for sure,
What do you call
Señora.
Santa's not real.
Santa. That's how you should.
Santa? She's not gonna answer. She would answer already. My mom's like a 3-ring person. 444. Wow, and they forwarded my
Damn.
message.
Damn.
They
knows.
hate me. Yeah. Anyways, that's yeah. I don't remember.
I don't remember that conversation,
that
or like
conversation.
when the transition happened to like not getting the money or not
Yeah.
the presents
Oh, shit.
not saying Santa.
Ma. Sí, estás en viva en el podcast. Saluda al podcast.
Ajá. Hola.
¿Están las niñas ahí?
No, tu papá y yo.
Ah, ok. Tengo una pregunta. Ya nos habías contado la vez de que te pregunté sobre Santa Claus. Pero en algún momento tuvimos una conversación de cuando me dijiste o que la magia ya no existía o nomás simplemente dejaron de darme regalos de Santa Claus.
No, llegaste un día y me dijiste, mami, existe Santa Claus, pero me lo dijiste en una forma de que ya no creías, pero me estabas preguntando.
Ajá.
Entonces,
She's like,
dije
this is
yo,
my get out of jail free card. No more money.
Santa Claus va a existir. Si tú crees en Santa Claus, Santa Claus existe. Entonces dijiste tú, y si tú no crees en Santa Claus, entonces ya no va a haber juguetes. Entonces dijiste, oh sí, yo creo en Santa Claus.
Pero, y después de esa ocasión, ¿me siguieron dando regalos de Santa Claus?
Toda la vida hasta ahorita, hijo.
Ah,
No, pero ya llegó un año en el colegio
There he is.
el cabrón del...
Sí, en vivo.
Ay,
no,
Silvia,
saluda al podcast.
¿cómo
Y
están
las-
todos, hombre? Dispensen mi forma de ser. Hubo un tiempo, llegó un año en el que sí bien recuerdo que llegaste desde el colegio, te recogió tu mamá y nos dijiste con una risa sarcástica de que el Ernie en el colegio te había abierto los ojos y te dijo que Santa Claus. Por eso yo siempre que miraba al Ernie le jalaba más las orejas en el colegio. Así es de que fue el Ernie en el que verdaderamente te dijo, no existe.
Yo no
Pero
fui,
sí,
pero no.
siempre seguíamos esas tradiciones.
And they believe him.
Íbamos a esconder al garage o abajo de la cama, diferentes partes, porque siempre ibas y ibas a abrir los regalos abajo de Navidad. Y bien,
Siempre abrías los regalos y les abrías un hoyito que te habíamos dado.
Hell yeah.
ajá, así es de que siempre pasaba esa cosa peculiar. Pero así fue el merengue. ¿Y vos, Silvia, te escondían tus regalos o no?
Where the heck, Rodriguez?
Nunca los podía encontrar. No. Sí, los escondían muy bien. Pero mi papá es así.
Bueno, saludos
Ok.
a todos.
Thank you.
Saludos.
Bye.
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 Dijo el cabrón.
He was about to let him rip. He was about to let him rip.
Tell me how you really feel.
Who's Ernie?
No te detengas.
Some kid that I went to middle school with. There's some like twins.
Oh, but you already knew.
Oh,
You just
at
came
that
home and
point.
blamed Ernie.
Yeah.
And you see, and your parents still believe it was him.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
I do want to know though, because I feel like it kind of gets mixed between like Santa Claus and like the real reason why it's Christmas, and like, or what is the real reason of Christmas? Like if you're Catholic, it's, you know, it's Jesus' birthday. But like I do want to know now, like
Buckle up, everybody.
specifically you, like what is your take on it? Because like if you ask me, the reason I don't really like gifts is because the way I was brought up. The real reason is because it's el nacimiento de Jesús. You know, that was how I grew up.
Yeah.
But you also grew up with the gifts.
But I also grew up with the gifts. But now that I'm older, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, I still have my faith and everything. I practice in my own ways. But that's still kind of like ingrained in the back of my head.
Yeah.
You know, but I always like to know how, especially now because I know you've kind of tapered off from like any sort of religion.
Organized
Yeah,
religion.
like how you think of it.
It's actually a great question because, I mean, even growing up, my dad isn't as rooted in faith as my mom is. Like my mom is still Catholic but doesn't go to church. She still believes in God. She, to my knowledge, she prays, like all the things. But all the things. You know, whatever people do. Sorry.
The elevator or something.
You know. But my dad was so just like more of an indifference, like very almost agnostic and just not acknowledging than it was just like God's not real. So I grew up with like us going to church when we'd visit my grandma, but it was always for things like Easter, Christmas. And so I know the gist of, and then I understand all like the stories and the biblical teachings, but I still just stand really firm in like that doesn't affect my day-to-day life, and it doesn't hold a significance for me that it does for other people. So it's interesting because growing up, Christmas was just about, that's the one night a year that my dad made Polish food. So it was bomb as fuck. And it was my favorite meal of the year. And it was like Christmas morning, we would open that one gift from Santa, but Christmas Eve, we would open all the gifts that were from everybody. And so there was a distinction between like, and that gift from Santa didn't end up under the tree until that next morning. And you'd leave the cookies and the carrots for the reindeer and all the bullshit. I sound like Scrooge. I'm sorry. But as I get older, I think about it often actually, because I still don't know who the father of my children is going to be. I don't know if they're going to have a significance to that. So I am anxious. I am a little anxious, if I'm honest, about how to navigate that time of year, because you don't want to ruin the magic for children. And I do agree that like that time of year is for the kids. Yeah. Like if it were up to me, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah. If you don't want to ruin the magic, don't listen to this episode with your kids. That's the bottom line.
So I don't know what it's going to look like, but I grew up with Christmas not being about what Christmas I know is religiously about. And so a mí no me nace for that to be what we do. I am not going to drag my kids to church unless that's something that's important to my partner, because at that point, if it's important to them but not to me, it doesn't cost me anything to invest in what they believe in, what they want to nurture in our kid. But I think about it often, actually. Like most times this year, I'm just like, similar to Thanksgiving, I'm just like, it's just weird.
I was gonna say that.
It's just a weird holiday. Like I think holidays can be just strange. And I think because of my family dynamic, and I went through a couple years not speaking to my parents and figuring out how to have a proper relationship with them, which I still don't know how to navigate 100%. I do think that Christmas can also be so lonely, and there are people that are going through hardships, or even if you're going through a breakup or whatever, like it can highlight how alone you feel and how you don't have that opportunity for togetherness. And so I think for me, holidays, I'm so being me and being a giver. I'm very hyper focused on like who doesn't have a table to sit at, and that's why I do Friendsgiving. Who needs something, and that's why I ask for toys for orphanages. And I just can't get out of like, what is this really supposed to be about? So whenever I have kids, I am interested in what that balance is going to look like, what it's going to look like with my partner, what they're going to value in the holiday versus what I do. And for me, it's like you should also be giving to the people that need it.
Yeah.
I don't want to give just to give. I don't want to give just to check a box off your list. I want to give you something that made me think of you. Like some of my favorite gifts immediately right now, I thought of the little Frida skull that you got me from Oaxaca. And I love that thing. Like I put it up immediately on top of the ashes that I have of my first dog and where I have Cleo's like rock that was in her enclosure before she passed away. And like little things like that are like, oh, she saw this and really thought of me, and it looks beautiful in my collection of things. Like she knows me, she cares about me. Like this is somebody that sees me. And so I think if you're going to celebrate a holiday, it's like I really commend the people that go and like cook for homeless people on those holidays. Like I think that's beautiful. I think that's a beautiful way to instill that. And whether religion is tied to that or not, I even think that's a more beautiful way to showcase your religion, because if your religion is rooted in what I think it should be about, which isn't shaming people for not believing the same thing or whatever, but truly like being a person of God that wants to help and carry on that legacy of what he preached, those are the types of things you should be doing anyway. Like it's not about the frivolous spending. It's not about the Black Friday sales. It's not about the expensive gifts. It's about that togetherness, making sure no one feels alone, and making sure that that like spirit of what Christmas is supposed to be about is alive. And I don't care what you believe, like that is a universal concept. That love, that light, that spreading of joy, that inclusivity is something you should be practicing no matter what you believe, period. And so how that translates from family to family is so interesting to me. Like I'm more psychologically obsessed with the idea of holidays than I am invested in the holiday itself. And I feel like that's kind of my answer. Like I don't know what it's going to look like, because I genuinely care about certain aspects of what I want to teach my kids, and how can I use that holiday that we're probably going to have to celebrate with them anyway to teach them how to give back, to teach them how to do something kind for other people, while we also have that togetherness for us. So stay tuned. We'll see how that turns out, but so far ways away.
I agree. I definitely think that like, I mean, I grew up believing in God, and like my family believing in God, but never grew up in going to church at all. But even like on Christmas, we wouldn't go or anything. And it was very much the like family coming together and like the dinner, and you know, like my grandpa inviting family from Mexico, and just like it was just like coming together. Like it was more of that togetherness than it was anything else. And then of course there was the Santa and the gifts, and I was little at the time. But with like the time, obviously like those things have definitely evolved, and like the way I thought I wanted to like continue bringing this holiday into our lives 5 years ago is so different this year than it was 5 years ago. And I'm sure it'll continue like evolving, you know, but I know one thing that I would love to continue is like the giving back and like the coming together. And like you said, like giving the chair at a table that like to someone that doesn't have a table somewhere else. Like to me, that's always been really important. Like I've always opened up holidays to like my friends too. And it's like, yeah, my family is going to be there, but like you're also welcome to be there too.
You're my
you
chosen
know, like
family. Why wouldn't I
so why wouldn't I open
Yeah.
my doors to like my home for that, especially now that we do have the space to be able to do that. And I think that is also just something that I would love to continue teaching and like bringing forward in the future with once we expand our family. It's just like, it's just a time to come together and just enjoy. The year goes by so fast and you're doing so much throughout the year. Like just slow down a little that month and like come together and use it as, I thought I'd use it as an excuse, but in a good way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
Found our clips anyways. No, that's actually, I think that's kind of like the way I see it now. Like I know like now it's weird for me, and I'm kind of in this limbo of like, what is the true meaning for me now?
Yeah.
Partially because like there is that religious part of my life that still exists.
Yeah.
But going back to things that feel forced, going to church sometimes does feel forced.
Hella.
And it's one of those, like, it doesn't make me a good person if I'm not, it doesn't make me a good person if I go to church, because I know who I am in real life. And that 1 hour out of the 7 days a week isn't going to change.
Who are you the other 23 hours of that day and the other 6 days that week?
That's what really like says something about you. And then when it came down to like Christmas and stuff, and I think that was always my battle, was like, it should be about the togetherness, but we're just so hyper focused on the gift giving and sometimes one-upping the gift that we gave you last year, that we're just like, okay, does it lose its meaning? Because like I was taught one thing but at home I'm seeing and receiving something else.
Isn't gluttony a sin?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And now
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, and now I'm just Confucius, you know, which is why I battle so much with my family. We're just like, let's just go do something. But like, also, I mean, a lot of things play in a factor, like
Time off, and school, and
Pal's grandma maybe can't travel. You know, she's getting a little bit
Yeah.
older. You know, traveling during the winter times. Like, how many places could we actually go to that's going to be warm versus
Bora.
Yeah.
But I did like what you said, where you guys would like reveal your next vacation.
Yeah.
Because then that like ensures your family vacation. Then you can use that money that you would have used on
Yeah.
gifts for that.
Well,
you know?
and I think to that effect, if we're doing that with a family and you're showing your kid that like it's a special thing, it's a privilege to be able to do this. It's something we saved for,
Yeah.
and it's a grand gift because not everybody gets to do this.
Yeah.
And I think there's so many opportunities for lessons
Yeah.
in holidays like that, where why wouldn't you do that? Why would you
Mm-hmm.
focus on the gluttony of it's the meal, it's the gifts.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, I don't know. I just think there's more opportunity there to grow and be a better person and instill that in your kids and trickle that out and have that ripple effect where if you're not using those holidays for that, I'm not saying I'm judging you, but
It's almost
But
like,
side-eye.
but I'm judging you a little bit.
like I would love to be able to experience Christmas again how I experienced it as a kid. Not how, but how I felt, you know? So it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to be opening the gifts from Santa and doing
La
all the
magia.
things, but just like actually enjoying the time. Like we talk about it all the time. Like Mario loves the Christmas season, but he hates Christmas. And so
Yeah.
then I always am like, but you hate Christmas. Why do you say that? He said, but I don't hate Christmas. I hate like just the expectation behind
Yeah.
everything. And it's true. Like it's such a beautiful season. Like it's such a beautiful time to come together. Like, you know, your house is decorated. Like
Yeah.
it's just different. There's a
It's
different
it
energy
is a wonderful
in the
time
air.
of the year. It
Yeah.
can be, but people ruin it.
Yeah. And like I think my goal for like even just for him and I, but like also expanding family is to make that day or that month or those days feel like that for us too, not
Yeah.
just for the kids.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
100%.
just whatever that means for us. It's just easier now because like we can do that together. But
Yeah.
it's just like, I mean, I don't know. Everything evolves.
Yeah. It evolves and it changes because like you said, like I was wrapped around the gifts when I was a lot younger, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I got this. But
I mean, I
then-
think even when we first started dating.
yeah, but then
Yeah.
but then at one point, then my grandma passed away, and all these things started happening, and I was like, then it became more of a, I should probably spend more time with my family and enjoy the moments. Like, yeah, sometimes it pisses me off and I get anxiety sometimes when I'm with them, but
Yeah.
it's like, this is the way I see it now is like, this is the last year that I'm going to see them this young
Yeah.
and enjoy them right now versus the gift that they're going to give me. Do I like the gift? Yes. Okay, Dad, I like the gifts.
of
Before
course.
you come
We
at
all
me.
like the
Keep 'em
gifts.
coming. Don't misunderstand me now. keep rolling.
But also, I am now your daughter. But also, I very much enjoy the moment more and the time spent than I
Without
do
the
the
stress.
gifts, without the
Yeah.
stress of the gifts. You know, like I would rather sit down and play Mario Kart with my nieces, or
Yeah.
you know, play a board game or whatever it is, or just talk about nothing, or just sit there. Like literally, I am so comfortable now, and I know we've spoken about this earlier episodes where I was very uncomfortable in
Silence, yeah.
silence, but now I'm very comfortable, and I was like, well, I can just sit here with you guys and not say shit.
Like,
and
I have
I'll
a
be
podcast.
okay.
I don't need to talk to you.
Yeah.
Talk enough.
If you want to hear me talk, there's like at least 1,000 hours on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, you know, right now you mentioned your grandma, and it reminded me of something. And like, I know that I mean, I didn't know your grandma well enough at all, but I remember the first Christmas that we dated, we went to visit her, and like you went to take the gifts, and like you were stressed about it because it was like all these gifts and like all these things, right? But then we got there, and like they had a gift for me, and I thought that was super sweet because your grandma did this thing where she just had extra gifts for people that would come over, and ese es el detalle. Like if you really want to
Yes.
get down to like un detalle, it's like really just having something. Like to her, it was like for someone that comes over, I'm gonna have a gift just in case maybe they didn't get another gift. But like
Yeah.
I was able to give this to that person, you know. And I didn't know
love
your
that.
grandma. I don't even think they knew I was going with you.
No, I
like
don't
in
think so.
reality.
And homegirl had like those fuzzy socks on deck, and like
And that's
she
such a
loved them,
sweet,
yeah.
I love
like,
those.
you know, yeah. I think I got
Who
like a
doesn't love
perfume or
those?
something,
Yeah.
and you got like a watch, and it was
Yeah.
just something like we got these gifts for people that come over so that
Yeah.
we, like, you know, they could also leave our home with
Yeah.
something. And I remember that like really stuck with me because it was like, I mean, obviously it wasn't the perfume that I was looking at the store or like whatever, but it was just el detalle, like behind the fact that there was somebody there and they wanted
that's
to give that
the
to them.
essence of what that holiday should be about. You're not leaving that person behind. You're making that person feel unexpectedly welcome, loved, whatever the feeling is. And that's what you should be evoking. That's what you should be taking those opportunities for.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of the essence,
Oh God.
there is one thing that I really do enjoy. I know we spoke about religion a little bit.
Okay.
Is I love going to church in the hood
During the holiday.
during the holidays. It is the most joyful, most warm, embracing experience that you could have.
He's gonna cry. He's like the Grinch when his heart grows.
Because dude, it just feels so nice going. I don't know. It's just like it's the culture. It's like where you're at. And my private school was in the hood. It's in Barrio Logan, or shout out Our Lady of Guadalupe. But it gave you like a, at least when I remember like going when I was younger, my parents even a la misa de gallo at la medianoche. And it was just such a huge sense of community. And not only that, it was like, dude, you leave. Oh, it smells so good. I can like smell it right now. It's like, it just smells like tamales and champurrado. And like you go outside and you can get like tostilocos or bolis. Oh, I'm
Don't lie about the
drooling.
community. You're there for the snacks.
Eso se me hizo agua la boca. Dude, I love
Get your jaw off the ground.
I loved leaving mass and like being able to like ask my parents for $1, $2, $5, whatever it is that I wanted. Yeah, iba yo a comprar lo que yo quería. Iba con el paletero. Iba con el señor de los tostilocos. You know?
That's amazing.
Oh my God. But this is what really hits home. It's the old ladies singing El Padre Nuestro, but they echo the Padre Nuestro.
my God.
Have you ever heard that?
Oh God, no. I have a feeling I'm going to hear it right now.
You are. Dude, my dad's going to give me so much shit. He's going to be, pues entonces ve a misa. But
I think it's also one of those things that like they build the community and really try to make it feel like home because these are all people that aren't at home.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they're trying to bring.
Or it's in an underprivileged area or community where you need more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, I think that's why that's part of the reason I fell in love with Oaxaca. Because Oaxaca, I think, as a city, it's not super industrialized. It's not built up. It's flat.
Yeah.
And it's still relatively pretty poor, or at least they don't have a ton of like
Right.
what do you call that? Economy. That's there. It's rich in art. It's rich in other things. And most of my friends and their families, like, they're living okay, but they don't have like an abundance to give you. And they are some of the most welcoming people. They invite you to that baptism and it's 300 people deep. And it costs them money for you to be another person to feed, but they don't care. Like that togetherness and that sense of like, you're all family. And if you don't have a place to go, this is where you can come is so beautiful to me. And like that essence that I feel during the baptisms, during the day of the musician that they randomly celebrate and all the saint days that they have, like they genuinely just want everyone to have a place to go, everyone to have a plate, everybody to feel like they're a part of something and they're not alone. And if you're not using what you do have, whether it's a little or a lot, to give back to the community like that and make someone, even just one person, feel welcome in a home so they're not alone for the holidays, so they feel like they're a part of a family or something. Like that's to me the best that you could do for the holiday. It's beautiful. Why not?
I agree. Hey. He found it.
With you.
Did you find it? Just sing it. It's not like you don't
No,
know.
it's because you need the echo. Hold on.
I'll let go of it.
Oh, damn it. No, this is one.
It's crazy.
It's not even going to be that good. It's because why does it fucking sound like we're in Peru?
I feel like this is going to be so anticlimactic that it's going to be hilarious.
All right. You got to set the setting. I'm in mass. And the señores are just... Que estás en el cielo. sea tu nombre.
I knew that was exactly what.
Vénganos. Venga su reino. That just slaps.
All right, I guess we're going to church this Christmas.
But that's gonna be like, what the fuck? Anyways,
The real passion of the Christ.
dude, no, that shit slaps when the little viejitas they like echo
Mario
the song.
has goosebumps and everything.
I do. Se me paran los pelitos y todo. That shit is amazing. That combined with all the food and the smells outside, prime.
All right.
Elite Christmas
Elite.
behavior.
Better than Coachella.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Oh, that's funny.
but guys, I think we good to end it here.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I think that's
That was a great
note to
ending.
end on. Just end it with the song and then just fade out.
Padre nuestro, que estás en el cielo, estás en el cielo. Anyways, guys,
We gotta go.
we
Mario's
hope
being delirious.
you're having an amazing Christmas, great end of your new year. Next time you listen to our
End of your old year.
Okay, great end of
great
your
end
new
of
year.
your 2018.
Todavía está viviendo con las viejitas, güey.
Still con el
Still
Padre
in that church in the hood.
Anyways, guys, what I meant to say is I hope you're having an amazing.
What I really heard was
What you hear?
Would I really hear?
Yeah.
Would I really hear?
we gotta go.
an amazing end of the year. Next time you guys listen to our beautiful voices, it will be 2026. So we hope you have an amazing New Year's Eve and a New Year's Day. Don't drink and drive. Uber. We've had this conversation before, guys.
Call us. We
Don't
probably
Yes.
will
do
not be
anything.
good.
Yeah, I am not going the fuck out this New Year's. I will be staying my
Absolutely
ass
not.
home. And we hope you're having a wonderful holiday season with all your loved ones, whatever you celebrate, whatever you choose not to celebrate. I just hope you guys are doing okay and you guys are happy and you guys are in a safe space. So with that being said, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for riding hard with us this year. 2026 is going to be full of blessings and new episodes. We're going to go back to weeklies. Comadreando is coming back.
She's back.
We're happy to
Merry
announce
Christmas. You're welcome.
Merry Chrysler.
And guys, como siempre, live your best life. Fight your fears. At the end of the day, the only thing that you regret are the things that you did not do. So vive con huevos, guys. We love you. We out of here. Peace.
Bye.
Happy Hanukkah.